Just a few weeks ago, there was a lot of speculation circulating about The Acolyte getting a season 2, but now we have Leslye Headland confirming that a second season of The Acolyte has indeed not been greenlit. It says the Acolyte showrunner Leslye confirmed that a second season of The Acolyte has not been greenlit. Now, this show has been a disaster for Lucasfilm and Disney, and of course, Leslye Headland. They brought her in thinking her modern vision of Star Wars was going to work, get them a lot of viewership, and make them a lot of money, but that has not happened. The people at Lucasfilm need to realize that when you hire individuals like Leslye Headland who know nothing about Star Wars and who are changing around the lore and altering canon, it's not going to go over well with fans, and you're going to end up with very low scores on platforms like Rotten Tomatoes. You're going to put yourself in the line of Star Wars fan fire, and that is exactly what is happening. And of course, she was asked in an interview, do you believe you're definitely getting a season 2? And of course, she says no. She says, I have no idea. Well, not that I have no idea. I would say there have been conversations, and I don't know if that will happen. I don't know when that decision will be made, and I hope they make it soon, and I hope they say there's no way in hell we're going to continue to make Star Wars content. Now, I, of course, used to love Star Wars like so many people, and I don't see a way they could drastically change the perception of this franchise. Now, I don't see a way that they could fix all of the mistakes that have been made, but at the same time, I don't think that people like Leslye Headland should continue to beat this franchise to death just because of how poor of a job she has done. I understand they've got to get some people doing Star Wars projects, and they're still probably going to be bad, but someone like Leslye Headland has truly done the worst job possible, and she does not deserve to continue to beat this franchise to death. She had previously claimed, of course, that she did not know if a second season would be in the cards. She told Entertainment Weekly, I'll tell you my philosophy on first seasons, something that I've noticed in first seasons, that it will end with what should have been done that would break into Act 2. It feels like everyone's really expecting to get a second season, and I don't feel that's a good idea, and I'm glad that she didn't go into this with that same philosophy, because there's no way I could see them greenlighting a season 2. They will stand behind activists as much as they can, but when you look at something like The Acolyte that cost them nearly $200 million, that's got the worst ratings in franchise history, there's no shot that they are going to continue to work with her, or so I would think. And of course, again, Leslye Headland is someone who doesn't respect the lore, the canon. She does not respect the fans. She only respects herself and the vision that she has. I mean, of course, with the lesbian space witches, she claimed that the head witch turning into an ashy dementor in the latest episode was actually her transforming into the Force. They really believed lesbian space witches who can sacrifice themselves and turn into the Force is what people wanted to watch, which is definitely not the case. These people do not know how to write good stories. They do not know anything about Star Wars, and it's clear that they really are just putting out fan fiction, and bad fan fiction at that. So right now, Leslye Headland is confirming yet again that a season 2 of The Acolyte has not been greenlit, and only time will tell if Lucasfilm decides they want to waste another $200 or even $250 million on another season of this shit show. But that's all that I had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I'll talk to you all again in the next video really soon.